Thoughts on Urijah Faber as opponent? I know this is going to be the second time you guys are fighting. Real quick, do you think that Urijah is deserving after beating Jens Pulver, who's lost 3 of his last fights?
It's just all about big fights, about what do people want to see, what's going to sell tickets.
Yeah.
And people want to see Urijah and I fight. That's a fight that brings interest to the table, so let's do it,
And is that a fight that you need a little motivation for to fight Urijah again?
I don't need motivation for any fight, man. I get nervous and jacked up for any fight, so doesn't matter who I'm fighting. I'm going to be training hard and training my balls off.
That's
good.
That's awesome, man.
That's how I feel.
And talk about real quick. How did it feel winning the title originally in Florida? That must have been a really big deal for you.
Dream come true, I didn't take no fast track to get here. I worked hard to get where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm just dream come true,
Yeah, totally. And there's actually a lot of featherweights on the card. Actually, you got Jose Aldo and Cub Swanson. You got a lot of guys on there. Is anybody that stands out, besides Urijah, or is that just who you're focused on right now?
Oh, well, obviously I'm just focused on Urijah.
Yeah.
That's a tough fight for anybody. So, that's the task right now, man, beating Urijah.
Absolutely.
I could say the winner of us, the winner of Urijah and I could see fighting Aldo. Maybe Aldo is a big name and they're promoting him well, and he's beating people up. So that's going to be a fight that somebody's going to be interested in seeing.
Absolutely. And do you feel like now, especially being in the WEC and getting the sort of exposure and promotion that you're getting now, is that the kind of level of respect that you deserve right now to be in the WEC? Whereas maybe before, when you were fighting in the smaller shows, I know you fought Eve actually in Bodog, which was a reputable organization. But do you feel like you get the respect that you deserve now?
Yeah, it's coming. It's finally starting to come. Just keep winning, man. That's all you gotta do. You keep winning, and respect will come.
Yeah. And just talk about how do you attribute a lot of your success to ATT? How much do they factor into the wins and the sort of competition that you're facing now?
It had everything to do with my win. It's steel sharpens steel. We have so many great guys every day that you can't help but get better. You got guys, so many good guys, especially lightweights at our gym, that all your holes in your game, people find them every day, so you got to tighten your game up, or you're going to get beat up. So, that's what we do.
And are you comfortable with fighting Urijah in Sacramento? Do you feel like you kind of owned that one after you took his title in Florida? Does that bother you at all to be fighting him in California? I know you fought.
No. It is what it is. You just, he fought me in Florida. It doesn't matter. Once they shut the gate, you're just fighting.
Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you have a problem with that. I know you fought Leonard in his hometown, in I believe it was Texas, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that went fine. So it is what it is.
That went better than fine.
yeah, definitely. We were just watching it right before you came on. We were watching, and we're like, man, Mike Brown's a big dude, but Leonard's actually a pretty big dude himself, isn't he?
Leonard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, I don't know what he weighs, but he's probably, low 60s, low to high 60s, I don't know, probably mid-60s.
Yeah.
That's what he weighs, 165-ish.
Yeah.
About what I weigh.
Mm-hmm.
A little taller, but probably not as muscular as me, I would have to say.
Right. And Mike, I know a lot of us have paid attention to a lot of the guys at WEC. I know a lot of media, especially inside MMA, has portrayed some of the lighter weight guys are not getting as paid as much as maybe in the bigger shows, the UFC and some of the heavier guys. Are you comfortable with what you're getting paid right now?
I always want to make more money. Money's good, but I'm not rich, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So after Urijah, who do you think you'd like to fight after that? Because me and my colleague here are pretty positive you're gonna wipe the floor with him.
Is there any...
I would say either Jose Aldo, Miguel Torres, or maybe move up to 55, fight somebody from the UFC.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That was actually one of my next questions. Would you be comfortable with moving back up to 155 and take on some of those guys?
Yeah, man. Whatever. I just want big fights.
Awesome.
Whoever it is.
Yeah, and we know whatever fight you're going to be in is going to be a big fight, and